Welcome back, Falcons. We're going to go ahead and gather at our calendar. Taking a look at the month of the year, it is April. Of course, you can see as our calendar fills up, April is coming to an end. Next month is going to be May. Let's see, remember we had to change the pattern because of after doing the experiment with our expo markers. Living and Gavin kind of ruined some. So we are all green now since Earth Day. So what number comes after 28? Good, 29, a 2 and a 9. And readers, come on up to the day of the week. Today is Wednesday. Jump back, yesterday was Tuesday. It was great seeing so many of you on the live. And tomorrow is Thursday. Excellent. So we'll be live again tomorrow, of course, with our reading groups. So if you can, make sure you log in at your scheduled times. If not, join us when it is convenient for you. So we have today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. And of course, the skill that we were practicing was counting using our base 10 blocks. So a long, when we're talking about base 10 blocks, we count by 10. And the cubes, of course, we get bigger by 1. So we're going to go ahead and do some practice counting by 10s and 1s. So here we've got a little cupcake. How many longs do we have? Good, 2. And we know that we count those by 10, so it sounds like this. 10, 20. Good. And of course, we changed the cubes then, so now we're counting by 1, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. Good. Skywrite the number 23, a 2, and a 3. Excellent. Let's go ahead and try another one. And friends, these are mental math. You're just skywriting. You don't have to keep track of these. Okay, so taking a look. Yes, we have quite a few longs, so go ahead if you need to. Stand up and touch and count your longs. Of course, the longs we are counting by 10s. Good, let's practice together. 10, 20, 30, 40. How many? 40, good. What does number 40 look like? Good, friends, picture it on, all the way over here on our number grid. Ends with a 0, 40 is 4 and a 0. Let's skywrite number 40, down across and down some more. There's our 4 and a 0. Good, we have 40. Taking a look at another one, counting our base 10 blocks. Let's try together. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Good. 33, what does that look like? Go ahead, Ryan. Good, a 3 and a 3. So go ahead and skywrite around back, or I'm sorry, around the tree, and around the tree, and around the tree. That's the way we make a 3, 33. And our last one. Good, so you can notice we have longs and cubes. So we start counting by 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40. Stop and now get bigger by 1s. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Good. 45. What does that number look like, Jackson? Good. A 4 and a 5. And we're just skywriting those. Good practice with our base 10 blocks. What do we count our longs by? Good, 10s. And what do we count our cubes by? 1s. Excellent. Okay, let's play a few word games and you guys will be ready to get up and move in groups. So first we're going to chop. So I say the word, you say the word, loud and proud, okay? Our word games are all about hearing sound, the smallest part of the word. So I need you to speak loud and proud. I say it, you say it, and then we're gonna chop how many sounds we hear. Here we go. Teeth. Good, it sounds like this. T-E, teeth. How many sounds? 3, excellent. Next one, flash. Good, and chop it. sounds like this. L, a, sh, flash. 4 sounds in the word flash. Good. Our next word, branch. Branch, of course, now I hear the word branch and I think of Branch from the Trolls movie. Alex just had a branch the other day. No, it wasn't Alex. Who was on this side of my screen? It wasn't James, he was under James. Somebody's gonna have to remind me who was showing us their toy troll, and Jackson said he had the same one. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. Branch. I say it, you say it. Branch. Good, and let's chop the sounds. Excellent. Okay, so we have 5 sounds in branch, b, an. But there's 2, yes, good. So N, it makes the A sound a little funny because N's the nasal sound, that N in branch. So we have b, a, n, ch, branch. 5 sounds. Okay, one more. Let's finish with the word thick. Thick. You say it? Good, and let's chop our sounds. Good. 3 sounds. What are they? Thick. Excellent. All right, let's do our substituting. So I've got the word here, and I'm going to change or substitute the beginning sound. Your job's to listen for the new word. Here we go. Spill. Make sure you tell me the word. Spill. Good. Change sp to ch. Excellent. Chill. Swell. Change swa to sh. Good. Shell. Drum. Change der to th. Good. Thumb. Smart. Change sm to ch. Good. Chart. Skin. Change sk to th. Thin. Good. So we heard opposites. Thick and thin. Last one. Flower. Change full to sh. Good. So it was flower. Change full to sh. Shower. Excellent. Okay, and our last one, let's add sounds to the beginning. So here's your end of the word. Eek. Add ch. Good. Cheek. In. Add th. Thin. Good. Air. Add w. Good. Wear. Or I wear my sweater when I'm cold. Aim. Aim. Add sh. Good. Shame. Older. Add sh. Good. Shoulder. Head. Shoulders. Knees and toes. Knees and toes. Shoulder. Okay. And our last one. Eat. Add sh. Sheet. Excellent. Give yourself a round of applause. Good job on your word games. Let's go ahead and get up and move and groove.
Hey everybody, this workout is all about your upper body, and it's electric. Let's get going. Let's march. Come on. All right, we're going to do some boxers in a second when this chorus drops in. Let's go. Hey, you got this. Come on. To the side. Let's go. No quitting. Come sit down on an invisible chair. Everybody balance. Your legs might start to burn, but hold in there a couple seconds with me. Feel the burn, feel the burn, feel the burn. Side boxers, here we go. No pain, no gain. Come on, you got this. To the top. Reach the sky, reach the sky, reach the sky. Come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. Hands up, hands up, hands up. To the side. Hey. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to start jogging. I want your heels coming up. Here we go. Ho, ho, ho. You're rocking this. Come on, come on. Push it, push it. Great job, everybody. That wasn't easy. All right, let's take a second and cool down. Breathe in and out. And in and out. All right, have an awesome day.
Welcome back. Hope everybody got up to move around a little bit. Friends, I'm going to need you guys to get out your marker and a whiteboard or paper and pencil if you have it. Today, instead of starting off with our sound cards and reading and writing a list of words, I'm actually going to give you 2 different sentences to write, and then we're going to check them together, okay? So, and again, this can be with your whiteboard and marker. You guys are going to get to be the teacher then and check your work. So I'm going to give you just a minute to gather your stuff. All right. And our first sentence that I want you to write is, the rat had a nap. The rat had a nap. Tell me your sentence. The rat had a nap. How many words are in our sentence? Good. Friends, tell me one more time. The rat had a nap. Okay, writers, go ahead and begin. Good. I see friends putting finger spaces in. Good. I hear friends tapping out words so they don't miss any sounds. At, rat. The rat had a nap. Ad. Good. I see friends checking letter B and letter D on their alphabet strip. When you are finished, I want you to check to make sure it has what good writers use. So use this as your checklist. I started with a capital letter. So our first word was the, so everybody should have an uppercase T. I used finger space between each word. Check your finger spaces. And I used punctuation at the end. Go ahead and check your work. Okay, now you get to be the teacher and make sure you had everything correct. The rat had a nap. Go ahead and make sure not only are you checking for an uppercase letter at the beginning, but all the other letters should be lowercase. We don't need an uppercase A down here. Make sure your lowercase p touches that worm line. The rat had a nap. Give you just a second longer to check everything out. Good. Okay, we're going to do one more sentence together. So again, if it's a sentence, Make sure you're starting with the uppercase letter, a finger space between each word, and punctuation at the end. You guys can go ahead and erase. Here's your next word. Or I'm sorry, here is your next sentence. A sentence is a complete thought. We're doing sentences today. The bug is in the pot. What's your sentence? Good, here it is again. The bug is in the pot. The bug is in the pot. How many letters? Thank you. How many words? The bug is in the pot. 6 words are in our sentence. Good. Tell me them again. Good. Okay, start writing. The bug is in the pot. Good. I see friends when they ran out of room, they went down and left to right again. Friends tapping out bug, b-ug. They're checking to make sure their B and their G look like the ones on their alphabet strip. Good job, writers. The bug is in the pot. And here's your checklist, writers, if you're ready to begin checking. If you need to make any fixes, go ahead and do that now. And we should always reread our sentence when we're done to make sure we didn't leave out a word. There were 6 words in our sentence. The bug is in the pot. Good job, writers. Just to make sure everybody has plenty of time of work time. Okay, let's go ahead and check it with this board here. The bug is in the pot. So uppercase T again in the, because that was our first word in the sentence. Don't forget that sight word is I-S. It sounds like a Z, but when we write I-Z next to each other, that looks funny. The bug is in the pot. And make sure you have a period at the end. Good job. Go ahead and erase your board. All right, friends, here is your reading for today. 8 minutes of independent reading. We're going to start right up here with our digraphs. I have already started the timer. Go ahead and be my echo. WH whistle wha. CH chin ch. SH ship sh. TH thumb th. CK sock k. Go ahead and start reading. Start with your list. Good. Check one box and come back up and complete that list again. As you get to the bottom of the list, make sure your eyes come back up to the print. If you need to check what sound SH makes, remember your digraph cards are right on top. Good, readers, and down to your sentences. 8 minutes, eyes on the print the whole time. If you finish, we have to go back up and reread. Good, I had some friends spot a compound word here. Out, sid, oh, silent E, side, outside. Make sure you stop and pause at the period. Good job, readers. We have to keep our body nice and still. Excellent. You've made it halfway. If you are done reading, you can grab some new material from your fluency folder or a book that you have around and go ahead and finish up your 8 minutes of independent reading.
Think of a place where you know that there is a little peace, a little calm. At home, in your classroom, at a friend's house, in nature, at camp. Your body may not always be able to go to that place, but your mind can go there. Practice. Imagine that quiet place, that peaceful place. Picture what it's like to really be there. Can you see yourself? Can you feel your body there, in your peaceful place? Rest your hands. Rest your feet. Maybe let your chin drop, just a tiny bit. Be there in your mind. On the inside, you can find peace, no matter where you are. Peace out.
Yesterday, we listened to a story called Then and Now. And then we were sorting some pictures from the past, which means it has already happened, it was long ago, and the present, which means now. So we're going to continue our sort, past and present. Past means it has already happened. Present means it is happening now. So this was a pretty easy one to start with. So we can see there's two types of clothing. Which clothing was from the past, long ago? And which clothing would we see now, today? Good. So this one was from the past. This was long ago. You can tell their colors were more dull, not as bright as the fabric that we see now. So we have past, long ago, and present, now. What about getting light for the house? One was from the past, and one is the present. Good. So of course, before electricity, before we could plug a lamp in, they had to use candlelight. So we've got candlelight, it's going to go in the past, and we have the present, what we use now. Good. What about transportation, getting from one place to another? Good. Of course, this one's pretty easy because we see cars on the road all the time, right? And yes, especially around our area, we will still see the horse and buggy with the Amish, but long ago, the only way of travel was by horse or on foot. So we've got past and present now. Long ago and now. Good. This is our last one to take a look at. These are writing utensils, things that are used to write with. We've got the pen, and this is a quill pen. Say that. Quill pen. Good. And you can tell the quill is from a feather of a bird. Excellent. So we have, of course, we're using these pens now that have the ink, even has the little push top there. And so this was from long ago, or what's another word for long ago? Good, past, the past. So here are some pictures from the past and the present. Now, I have some more pictures that I want to share with you. Some from the past and some from the present. Okay, I told you I had some more pictures that we were going to take a look at. Pictures are so much fun because we can tell stories through pictures and we can learn about history. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this picture here. And this picture is the second picture that we took of Livy being a big sister. So this is Gavin when he was a baby, and Livy when she was just over a year old. She was about 15 months. And now, of course, Livy is walking, talking, running, jumping, you name it. And Gavin is walking and saying a few words too. Let's take a look at another picture. There's another picture. Any guesses on who that could be? I hear friends saying Livy because of the pink shirt. This is actually Mrs. Manac when she was a baby. Yes, I was just a few months old here. So pictures are so much fun to go back and look at because we can tell stories through pictures. This picture is one that's really special to me. Whoops. This picture was taken at Atwood, and this is the day that Garrett proposed to Mrs. Manac. He asked me to marry him this day. So we can tell stories through pictures. Let's take a look at another picture here. Here's another picture. Any guesses on who this is? You got it. This is Mrs. Manac when she was in kindergarten. So it's so much fun to go back and look through pictures. And I want you guys to take some time to do the same. Here's one more. This one was in high school and I was on the track. Mrs. Manac ran track and cross country in high school. So running was a big part of Mrs. Manac's life as I was growing up. So now I've went through all these pictures with you. Now we're going to put them in chronological order. So we're going to put them in the order that they happened. And when you do this with life events, it's called a timeline. Say that with me. Timeline. Yes, so it's very similar to our number line. So we're going to go ahead. Which one of these pictures do we have to put first in Mrs. Manac's timeline? Of course, this one here when Mrs. Manac was just a baby. So this would have been the year 1988. So we're going back about 31 years. And which picture would have happened next then on our timeline? Yes, I would have been in kindergarten. And let's see, that would have been 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. This would have been 1993, because Mrs. Manak has a summer birthday. So I was older in my kindergarten class. I turned 6 at the beginning of the school year, like some of our friends. So we're putting our events, our life events, in order, and this is called a timeline. Good, so after kindergarten, Mrs. Manak, of course, went through elementary school, middle school. I attended Fairless High School where I ran track, so that would be our next picture. And I graduated there in 2007. Good. And yep, so this picture would be next. When Garrett asked me to marry him, and this was in 2015. And then of course we're getting closer to the present, or now, when we have Gavin and Livy. And let's see, I had Gavin in 2018. So here's a timeline, and I printed off a picture in 2020, and it's sitting on the printer downstairs because I didn't take the one out of the frame. So you can see we have the past all the way up through the present. Friends, I want to see a timeline of you. So I'm going to attach this paper to today's post, and you get to find a picture from the past of when you were just a baby. When I was a baby, and you could tell me something you could do or something special from the present. So now what is something that you could do now as a kindergartner? So we have the words past, from long ago, present, now, and future. Future, when I grow up, so tell me something that you want to do in the future. So you get to make your own timeline. Friends, up here you can either draw pictures, or it's going to be a rainy day today. At least that's what the weather people say. We'll see. But it would be a fun time to go through some old pictures. You guys could even see what Mom and Dad looked like when they were a baby, okay? But grab out a baby picture, because we're going to bring them to Friday's Live so we can see everybody's baby picture. Kindness begins with me. Friends, let's make somebody feel good today. You can complete any one of these random acts of kindness, or you can think of your own to do. Send me a smiley face and I will know that you've completed a random act of kindness. Look good, feel good, do good. Some ideas: you could do a chore without being asked. You could thank a first responder. You could call someone special that you miss. Paint a kindness rock and leave it in the community. And there are many other ideas to make someone smile. Have fun and be kind.